Wedding invitations? Huh? Why me? I couldn't hide my surprise when I came home from work and found a wedding invitation posted at my house. After all, the person who sent it was a former family member I hadn't seen in years. My name is Scarlett, a 44-year-old company employee. I don't really have any hobbies. I just go back and forth between work and home, living a single life where only my savings grow. Why send it to me, especially from Evelyn? I'm a single woman with a history of divorce. Evelyn, who sent this invitation, is the daughter of my former family. Due to certain circumstances, I left Evelyn with my ex-husband Michael and got divorced. Given this background, I hadn't accepted the existence of this invitation, not even in contact with them. And Mom. On the seating chart of the invitation, it's clear I'm expected to attend as Mom. Overwhelmed by this coincidence, I stared at the invitation, but it was already 10 p.m. I thought it was too late to contact, so I decided to reach out during a break at work the next day. The next day, during my lunch break, I messaged Michael, but he didn't read it, so I registered Evelyn's number from the invitation and messaged her. Then suddenly, Evelyn called. Hello? It's been a while. Many years have passed since the divorce. Evelyn was 9 at the time of the divorce. Now, 18 years later, she must be about 27. The voice on the phone was completely different, an unknown woman's voice. Long time no see. You've been well? Yeah, I'm fine. So, you saw the wedding invitation? Yeah, but why invite me and as Mom? Huh? Why? You are my mom. But we haven't been in touch, and I was about to explain why I shouldn't be called when Evelyn interrupted. You left me, so at least act like a mom at my wedding? Then she abruptly hung up. I was a bit disturbed by her attitude. That night on my way home, I got a call from my ex-husband, Michael.
Evelyn told me you're not coming to the wedding?
Of course not. You expect me to attend after being out of touch? Besides, do you even realize what you did? I lashed out at Michael. Ideally, he should have been the one mediating between Evelyn and me. He had done something terrible to me, but Michael seemed to have forgotten the past.
Come on, please. Evelyn wants you there. Don't you have any feelings for her, even though you haven't been in contact?
Indeed, I had lived with Evelyn since she was a baby. To say I have no feelings would be a lie. Of course I struggled with the decision to divorce.
Well, don't be so cold. I'm asking you. See ya.
He was still the same worthless person. He didn't think he did anything wrong. I thought there was no need to attend for his sake, but if Evelyn felt that strongly, I hesitated. But there was something that slightly bothered me. Inviting me is one thing, but Evelyn's attitude was quite harsh. I don't know what Evelyn has been told about me by Michael, but with her saying you abandoned me, it's clear she doesn't have a good impression of me. Still, I felt frustrated for another reason, but I decided to ask about it when I called to decline the invitation. 3 nights later, Evelyn contacted me. I was just about to contact her, so the timing was good. But she was angry on the phone. Why haven't you contacted me? Are you expecting me to call you? Calm down. I apologize for being late in contacting you, but I had my own doubts, you know. Doubts? You think you have the right to doubt? You abandoned me. Don't you think attending the wedding is the least you can do for atonement? Atonement? I think it's better if I don't attend. Michael said something similar, but I can't go. Sorry, I'll have to decline. Don't be ridiculous. What, you don't care about abandoning me? That's not it. I didn't abandon you. What? Are you denying it? Don't be ridiculous. Evelyn was yelling on the phone. The unease I felt was this anger of Evelyn's. I should have never been invited, so why go to such lengths to invite me? Evelyn got more heated as we spoke. Don't joke. Fulfill your responsibility as a mom. At Evelyn's loud demands, I reached my limit. What responsibility as a mom? I'm not your mom, you know? I didn't want to say this to Evelyn, but her words about fulfilling responsibility brought back memories of the divorce. Evelyn must not have expected me to say that. Huh? She pretended not to know. Pretending not to know is useless. I can tell from how you talk about me that you've heard bad things from those two. And you must know who your real mom is, right? No, what are you talking about? I think of you as my mom. Don't lie. Right after the divorce, Michael and Isabella got married. You're old enough to figure out your blood type, right? Evelyn hesitated. Isabella is my ex-husband's wife and my biological sister. We're estranged now. Actually, Evelyn was a child born from an affair between Michael and Isabella. I don't know what you have been told, but I'll tell you the facts. Isabella was still a student when she got pregnant with you. Then she disappeared right after giving birth, leaving you behind. Initially, I didn't plan to get involved after the divorce, but when I saw you, I decided to raise you. No, is that true? You don't have to hide it. You must know everything. Did your grandparents tell you, or have Michael and Isabel made me out to be the bad one? Well, to be honest, I know about my birth, but in my heart, I've always thought of you as my mom. I mean, you did abandon me when you divorced, right? What do you really want to say, Evelyn? Do you want to paint me as the bad one that much? No, but Evelyn was clearly panicking. She probably didn't want this part of the conversation to come out. I guess Isabella told her. My big sister is kind. I sensed Evelyn's boldness wasn't something she would do without an adult's influence, but I explained why I couldn't attend the wedding. Remember, when we divorced, you told me, Auntie is mom, and mom is auntie. Liars. Get out. That's different. I was told to say that by mom. There, you call Isabella mom. Oh no, it's not either way. If I attend as a mom, it should be Isabella. But I won't be coming. Sorry for being a narrow-minded aunt, but I can't forgive your family, and I can't forgive what my sister said to me. The sister who pretended to disappear and had an affair with my husband, or the unrepentant ex-husband. They're still together, right? I don't know why, but have your real parents attend? Not wanting to hear any more excuses from Evelyn, I hung up without waiting for her response. I didn't know why Evelyn invited me, but I thought she should be welcomed by her real family. Personally, I felt it was even difficult to attend as an aunt. Seeing those two would just bring up anger I couldn't hide. However, half a year after this incident, something happened. I hadn't heard from Evelyn or Michael for a while, and just when my life was getting back to normal, something arrived at my house. $33,000? What's this? A bill for the wedding? What does this mean? A bill for a wedding had been sent to my house. Of course, it was for the wedding Evelyn was planning. I immediately contacted Evelyn. What? Don't you have any idea what's with this bill for the wedding? Evelyn sighed and said, well, that's for the wedding. Make sure you pay it, okay? Why should I have to pay? And how rude to send it without consulting me first? It's fine. You're like a mom, so pay it, especially since you didn't come to the wedding. Evelyn, isn't this unreasonable? Huh? Evelyn's claims were absurd. She didn't even properly introduce who she was marrying, just suddenly demanded I attend and pay for the wedding. It was like dealing with my sister Isabella. Did you think I would just send the money? I'm not that kind of person. I won't pay $1, so figure it out yourselves. What? That's going to be a problem. I'll have to cancel the wedding because of you. You're ruining my happiness. Evelyn? What, a lecture? It's fine, right? It's just this once. Show some pity for poor me. Enough. If you need help, ask your parents. Not me. Bye. Wait, can't you think about it a bit more? I knew Evelyn's shallow excuses were influenced by those two. As expected, Michael soon called.
Hey, Scarlett. Evelyn's crying, poor thing, right? If you paid, she'd be so happy.
Evelyn really has become like Isabella.
What?
Just like when your affair was discovered, you said in front of me, if you don't break up with me, I'll be sad and cry.
Did I say that?
Michael?
What?
Enough. You're annoying. Don't contact me again. I hung up the phone. I felt guilty about cutting ties with Evelyn. She was a child then, a victim of adults, but when I called my family to discuss this, an unbelievable truth came to light. On the wedding day, as expected, Evelyn called. Hey, when are you coming to the wedding? Please come. Evelyn sounded anxious and I replied, do you really want me to come? Of course, I do. So come. What about the wedding expenses? Well, Evelyn hesitated and I told her something. I'm actually in the lobby of the wedding venue right now. How does it feel to be uninvited? Isabella? It turned out that all along I had been talking not to Evelyn, but to Isabella. The truth was revealed during a call I made to my family for advice. Evelyn had visited our family home desperately wanting to meet her mom. Just recently, she asked for your contact information. She said she wanted to meet you at least once. She seemed really remorseful about the terrible things she said as a child. What? Why would she go to the family home? Yes, apparently Michael and Isabella had always told her never to meet us. But as an adult, she's realized a lot and decided to cut ties with them. She wanted to thank you for taking care of her when she was little. Wait, what? I have been in touch with Evelyn recently. That's strange. Are you coming home? I have the invitation you sent, so come back when you can. Confused, I went to my family home on my day off. The invitation they had was completely different from the one I received. When I contacted Evelyn with the number Mom gave me, she was also surprised. That's not me. Evelyn and her fiancé confirmed it was a lie. Could it be her? Her? You mean Isabella? Yes, Mom. After you divorced Dad and married her, they immediately moved in with Dad's parents. They left me with Grandma and Grandpa and spent their days gambling without working. That was the situation? But don't worry, Grandma and Grandpa were good to me. You don't have to worry about it, Mom. If I were in your place, I would have done the same. Evelyn sounded apologetic. She felt guilty for the things she said to me as a child, but more so for my unawareness of her loneliness and suffering. That's why I don't want those two at my wedding. But this is awkward timing. To think she used my name to lie? Evelyn was half angry, half pitiful. Her parents were good-for-nothings, and she had suffered a lot. I had been tossed around by those two as well, but Evelyn's position as their child must have been even harder. Evelyn, I'm so sorry for everything. Of course, I'll attend your wedding. Thank you, Mom. I felt a nostalgic warmth when she called me Mom. So, I'm attending your wedding in half a year, but who is getting married at your place? Isabella, pretending to be Evelyn, hesitated. Big sister, a long time no see. Wow, you knew? Isabella spoke awkwardly. I just want to confirm, why try to make me attend a wedding that isn't happening, and what about the $35,000? What was it for? I was curious about this. The $35,000 was probably meant for gambling, but it made no sense why she would force me to attend a fake wedding, Isabella slowly explained. It's none of your business. Maybe I should go to the police? What? Isn't it obvious? You're impersonating someone to extort money. Isn't this a clear case of fraud, even if it's just an attempt? No, we're really having a wedding. It's not impersonation. What are you talking about? The invitation, venue, and time are different. It's my wedding with Michael. Uh-huh. Isabella was using her child's name to make me pay for her own wedding expenses? Right, big sister, it's been 18 years and I haven't had a wedding since marrying Michael. You paid the bail money for the divorce, so I don't have any money. I thought if I got the bail money back from you, it would be perfect. And after 18 years, I thought you would forgive me, we would reconcile, and you would attend the wedding. Yeah, let's go to the police. Isabella kept yelling over the phone. Why? Stop joking around. Just so you know, I've got all the recording data. I'll be submitting the phone record, so please don't ever come near me again. Wait a minute. Oh, and one more thing. What? I received your actual wedding invitation at the office. What? The office? I'm the CEO of your company, you know. You work part-time at our company. Please remember who your boss is. Now, let's come to the epilogue. 8 months after the incident, I attended Evelyn's wedding as her mom. And surprisingly, she decided to move in with me after her marriage. Evelyn wants to hear more from me. and I'm looking forward to getting closer. As for the foolish woman, rumors spread in the company about her brazenly asking the CEO to pay for her wedding, making her position untenable and leading to her resignation. The foolish couple seems desperate to find Evelyn, but now that the three of us have moved into a new home, it's unlikely they'll find us easily. Well, they have been disowned by their family, so it's a natural consequence. I have never been involved in any scandal myself, but I'm really happy to have been able to play the role of Evelyn's mom.